Very well. Remember that you're also streaming live on standardmedia.co.ke and on our YouTube channel as well. Talk to us across our social media platforms at KTN News KE, at Dennis Asset. Our hashtag is KTN Prime. And now let's go straight to our top story. Tonight, Vatican has announced that Pope Francis will be laid to rest Saturday at the Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica in Rome. The burial ceremony will start at 11 a.m. East African time and will follow elaborate activities laid out for the send-off. For the first time since his demise, the body of the Pope was in a coffin inside Santa Maria Residence Chapel, and as Vera Mora now reports, the body of Pope Francis is set to be taken to St. Peter's Basilica for public viewing from 9 a.m. tomorrow.
As the doors of Pope Francis's residence remain closed, the cardinals gathered at the Vatican to choose the date of Pope Francis's funeral. The 266th Pope will be laid to rest on Saturday, 26th April. Today, the body dressed in purple vestments was placed inside a coffin inside Santa Marta Residence Chapel. The Vatican, while announcing the funeral program, said the Pope's body will be taken to St. Peter's Basilica for public viewing starting Wednesday at 11 a.m. Pope Francis will be the first Pope in over a century to be buried outside St. Peter's Basilica, where more than 90 of his predecessors are buried. Pope Francis had made a unique request. His final resting place will be Santa Maria Maggiore Basilica in Rome, far from the traditional burial sites of those before him. Santa Maria is one of Rome's most significant basilicas, known for its deep historical and spiritual importance. It is a place of devotion often associated with the Virgin Mary, whom Pope Francis deeply revered. For a man who wanted his final moments to be echoed by simplicity that defined his leadership, he requested a simple wooden coffin laid in zinc. No lavish displays or risen platforms, unlike his predecessors, who were traditionally buried in 3 nested coffins: cypress, lead, and pine. Additionally, he wished that his burial does not have elaborate decorations, humble, just as he had lived. The funeral will mark the beginning of 9 days of mourning. And as the preparations get underway, the Vatican also set its sight on the future. On 5th of May, the conclave will begin, taking place within 15 to 20 days in the Vatican's Sistine Chapel. Out of the current 252 cardinals, 135 under the age of 80 are eligible to cast their votes to determine the next pope. The diverse group represents regions from across the globe, with Europe having the largest share of 53 cardinals, followed by Asia with 23, North America 20, Africa 18, South America 17, and Oceania 4. Kenya's John Cardinal Njue, having suppressed the age threshold, will not participate in the voting process but take part in the decision process. Out of the 266 popes in history, 217 have been from Italy. As the conclave unfolds, the world eagerly anticipates the selection of the next leader of the Catholic Church, a decision that will shape its future, direction, and influence millions of faithful adherents. And as the world bids Pope Francis by, all eyes will soon turn towards the Vatican's chimney, waiting for the familiar signal of white smoke, announcing that the church has found a new shepherd, with the proclamation of Habemus Papam. We have a pope. Vera Mora, KTN.
Pope Francis has left behind